Hey everyone, this is Jordan from Sleeklens.com, and in this video, I'm going to go over the brand new Lightroom workflow called Summer Breeze. These new Lightroom presets are crafted to make sure that you get the best summer images possible, bringing out a bunch of colors, bringing out a bunch of moods in your image, and I'm going to show you a couple examples in this video. So let's go look at them. Okay, so we're going to cover a very simple example in this first edit here. So we have this guy fishing, kind of an early morning shot. Got this guy fishing here, and it's a little bit hazy. So we want to correct a little bit of the colors, a little bit of the haze, and kind of darken up some parts of the scene. So as you can see here, we have the Sleeklens Summer Breeze collection here. I'm going to expand this, and I have all of these collections here, all these all-in-ones that I can apply to the photo. I have a bunch of edits here. I got my base edits. I have some color correction edits, and I also have some effects as well as some black and white. So I'm going to go through some of these here just so you can see some examples. You can see that the effects are changing real time as I hover over some of these. So the first thing I'm going to do is not pay any attention to the all-in-ones for this particular edit. I'm actually going to go start at the base. I'm going to click on the number one base, Amazing Light. And what that's going to do is really darken up some of those areas, kind of give a nice little contrast area to it. Looks really, really cool. I'm going to go down here and remove a little bit of chromatic aberration. There was a little bit that I saw basically in this area where the ridges were. It immediately removed that. So you might, if you don't have a lot of chromatic aberration in your image, you probably don't have to do that step. But that is a good preset to have handy. Now we're going to scroll down here to the color correction. We have a bunch of color corrections here, and I'm going to click the creamy highlights, and you can see what that does, kind of warms up the image. So I applied a good amount of contrast in the first step, and now I have that kind of warm tone coming in. And what I want to do is kind of darken this top area. I want to make it look like I had a neutral density filter, a graduated neutral density filter to the top here. So as you can see, we have a neutral density filter top. Click that. It's just going to darken that a little bit. It's kind of helping me draw into the person there. Looks pretty cool. And the last thing I want to do is add a small vignette just around there. Click right there. We have a vignette applied to the image. It looks pretty cool. So that is our main edit. That was able to get a pretty cool image right off the bat. So let's look at the before and after here. You can tell the night and day difference here. It looks like this was just a snapshot taken with a phone, an iPhone or something. But this is a nicely crafted shot. So that's one quick way to get a pretty cool edit with your summer photos. Now let's go to our next one. Okay, so we have this image here, and this image has a lot of potential. I really, really like this image. So what I'm going to do is actually kind of enhance the atmosphere around here. You got this little haze, the smoke, kind of the water that's rising up there. So I'm really going to enhance some of that part, but I really want to concentrate on the kind of the contrast of this image as well. So I'm going to go back up here to my all-in-ones, and I'm going to choose the all-in-one Summer Storm. So I'm going to click right there, and you can see what kind of effect it does. It really darkens things up, kind of enhances the blues and the purples, really makes a cool image. I would actually, honestly, if I was creating a really artistic image, I would stop right there and be done with it. But I'm actually going to apply a couple more effects here. So after I applied that one, I'm going to go down here to the base section. I'm going to click the brightness here, and just brighten a little bit of that area up there, really make it nice. Now I'm going to go down to the number one base section again and choose dynamic range, kind of get a little bit more shadow area brought out and a little bit of that highlight area brought out as well. Now I want to sharpen some of this image as well. That's going to really help with it. So I'm going to go down here to number one base Smart Sharpen. You can probably not see that in the actual video, but on the image it really sharpens everything up, makes it look really nice. And we're going to do one more effect here, and that's a color effect. And just like we did on the last one, I'm going to say creamy highlights, and you can see we still keep a little bit of that redness, that purpleness, that magenta area over here, but we increase some of the more warmth. So you can actually go both ways on this one. You can keep it this way, or you can go back to the original one and have a little bit more of a cooler image. So I'm okay with both. I really, really love both here. So I'm actually going to apply that edit back, the creamy highlights there, and just keep that one. So let's look at the before and after of this one here. Really, really awesome difference. This is kind of a more minimalist one if you want to. It's got a little bit of edits in there. It really brings out that mist in the area over here. But again, that creative edit, I could definitely go for that one as well. So those are just a couple quick edits using the Summer Breeze collection. To learn more about the summer collection from Sleeklens, click the link in the description down below or visit sleeklens.com and you'll find more information about it there. So thank you guys for joining in this video. This has been Jordan from Sleeklens, and I'll see you in the next one.